We just need to wait. Hold on. Where's Kickin' Chicken and Dog Day? Bobby Bear Hug. Well, I don't think Kickin' Chicken is coming after that. Bubba Bubba Font. The thing that totally never happened? Hoppy Hopscotch. But I've never seen Dog Day be late before. Dog Day. Hey guys, I'm here. Bubba Bubba Font. Nope, we're canceling the hike. And I'm sure we can all agree that we don't want Dog Day getting worse. He's the lead.
Oh, Catnap says,
And I'm sure we can all agree that we don't want Dog Day getting worse. He's the leader of the group. We can't just leave him out there. Bobby Bear Hug. What if we stayed with him and took care of him? Bubba Bubba Font. Good idea. Let's do that.
Bubba says, Catnap, is your ADHD acting up? Because he was acting weird.
I'm just trying to be helpful. You know how you are. Bobby Bear Hug. Guys, can we please just stop fighting? We're supposed to be taking care of Dog Day right now.
Catnap says,
Can you two stop arguing for 5 minutes? We need to make sure Dog Day is okay. Bobby Bear Hug. Yeah, we can't just leave him alone when he's sick.
Catnap says,
I can't believe we're all just standing around talking. We should be taking care of Dog Day. Bobby Bear Hug. Well, what do you suggest we do?
Hoppy says, Catnap speaking gibberish.
I think we should all just calm down and take deep breaths. We're all stressed out, and it's not helping Dog Day.
Catnap says,
Guys, I think we should all go sit down and talk. We can't just stand here and argue all day. Bubba Booba Font. Fine, but we're not done with this conversation.
Bubba says, Catnap, is your ADHD acting up?
It's just a little bit of a suggestion. He always gets distracted by the smallest things, and it takes him a while to focus on one thing. I guess that's true. It's just that he's been really hyperactive lately. I don't know why.
Catnap says,
I think we should take him to a doctor. See if they can figure out what's going on. That's probably the best idea. He's been getting worse, and I'm worried about him.
you flip over.
I'm sure the doctor will be able to help him. We'll just have to wait and see. Bobby Bear Hug. I hope so. I don't know what we'd do if anything happened to him. You know, Dog Day. He's our leader, and we all care about him a lot.
Catnap says,
We're all just worried about him, that's all. We want to make sure he's okay.
Hoppy says, Catnap's ADHD.
Well, we should probably try to distract him. Maybe if we play a game with him, he'll calm down a bit. What about a board game? We could all play together, and that would be fun.
Hoppy says, I'm pretty sure that would make Catnap bored.
Well, what about a video game? We could play Mario Kart or something.
Hoppy said, or maybe you should just get Catnap some meds for his ADHD.
You're right. That would probably be the best option. We could take him to the doctor and get him some medicine. I think we should go right now. We can't just leave him like this. He needs help. You're right. We should go as soon as possible. We don't want him to get worse.
Catnap starts to hum.
Guys, I think we should go. He's getting more and more distracted, and I don't think it's good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We should go now.
They all start walking to the car.
Let's hurry. We don't want him to get any worse.
Ooh.
Catnap. We're taking him to the doctor.
Me?
Yeah, you. You need help, and we're going to make sure you get it. Come on. We're almost there. Just try to stay calm, and don't worry too much.
Okay. They finally arrived. Reached the doctor's office. And we walked inside. No. Well, they check in with the receptionist and wait for their turn.
It's going to be okay. We'll get you some help. Just try to relax.
After a few minutes, the doctor calls their name. The doctor leads them to an X-ray room.
So, I understand that you're here because your friend has some issues with ADHD? Yes, that's right. He's been getting worse and we don't know what to do. I see. Can you tell me a little bit about his behavior? Well, he's been very hyperactive, and he's always distracted by small things. He also has trouble focusing on one thing for too long. I see. And how long has this been going on? Well, it's been getting worse for the past few weeks. We've tried to help him, but nothing seems to work. Have you tried any medication? We've thought about it, but we didn't know if it was a good idea. We didn't want to just start giving him medicine without knowing what it could do.
Okay.
I understand your concerns. Let me ask you this. Have you noticed any other symptoms besides the ADHD? Well, he's been having trouble sleeping, and he seems to be getting more and more stressed out. I see. It sounds like he might be suffering from some anxiety as well. Do you know if there's anything that's been causing him stress? Well, he's been having a lot of trouble with school lately. He's been having a hard time keeping up with the work, and he's been feeling really overwhelmed.
Bubba says, Catnap, sit.
We all tried to help him, but he just couldn't focus. And the more he tried, the more stressed he got.
Oh.
I see. It sounds like he's really struggling right now. I think we should start with some medication to help with the ADHD and the anxiety. You're sure that will help? It's a common treatment for ADHD, and it should help him focus better and reduce the stress he's feeling. We'll start with a low dose and see how he reacts. If it works well, we'll increase the dosage. Does that sound okay? Yes, that sounds like a good plan. We just want him to get better.
Oh my god. Catnap's fidgeting with his hands.
It looks like he's getting a little bit anxious. Do you think he might be worried about taking the medication? I think so. He's been really hesitant about it, and he's been asking a lot of questions. I understand. It's a big decision to make, and it's normal to be worried. Can I ask you a few questions? How long has he been dealing with ADHD? He's had it since he was a kid, so it's been a while. He's been through a lot of different treatments, but nothing has seemed to work. I see. And how old is he now? He's 16. He's in high school, and he's been having a hard time keeping up with his classes.
Doctor says the lack of him being able to stay in the classroom.
It's understandable that he would feel overwhelmed and anxious in that situation. He's still young, and he's trying to adjust to a lot of changes at once. Let me ask you this. Does he have anyone in his life that he can talk to about how he's feeling? We're all here for him, but sometimes he doesn't want to talk about it. He's always been really independent, and he's been trying to handle everything on his own. I see. That's not good for his mental health. It's important for him to have people he can trust and rely on.
Catnap says,
It sounds like he's feeling really isolated, and like he doesn't have anyone to talk to. That's not good for his mental state. We try our best to be there for him, but he's always been so stubborn. He doesn't like to ask for help.
Catnap says, good.
I can tell he's struggling with his emotions, and he's probably feeling a lot of stress and anxiety. We need to find a way to help him open up and express himself.
Catnap says, yeah.
Does he have any hobbies or interests that he enjoys doing? Maybe we could encourage him to do more of those things. He likes to draw and paint, but he's been having trouble focusing on it lately. He's been spending a lot of time watching YouTube videos instead. That's understandable. YouTube can be a good way to relax and take a break from all the stress. But it's also important for him to keep his mind active and stimulated. That's understandable. YouTube can be a good way to relax and take a break from all the stress. But it's also important for him to keep his mind active and stimulated. It's also important for him to get enough sleep. Do you know if he's been getting enough rest? Not really. He's been having a hard time sleeping, and he's been feeling really tired all the time. You're right. We should try to get him to do more productive things. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea to find a physical activity that he enjoys. It could help him relieve some stress and get his mind off of things.
Off of things. Because it cut off.
That's a good idea. Do you think he would be interested in trying sports?
I'm gonna say maybe, but
It's possible. It depends on his personality and what he's interested in. It might be worth trying different things and seeing what he likes. Do you think we should try to find a therapist for him too? Yes, I think that would be a good idea. It can be helpful to have someone to talk to who can provide a different perspective and help him work through his feelings.
Like it.
We'll have to look into that. I'm sure there are plenty of good therapists in our area. And I think it would be good to keep working on the medication. It might take a few tries to find the right dosage, but I think it will help him a lot.
Catnap points at something and says, "What is this?"
Oh, that's just a stethoscope. It's a tool we use to check a person's heart and lungs. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a part of my job. Do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions?
Fidgety. So fidgety.
I can tell that you're feeling anxious. It's normal to feel that way when you're not sure what's going to happen. But I want you to know that we're going to do everything we can to help you.
I don't like this feeling.
I know, it's hard, but I promise that we'll get you feeling better. Just try to stay calm, and we'll take it one step at a time.
Do you have anything I can fidget with? Do you have anything that I can fidget with? Do you have anything I can fidget with?
Of course, we have some stress balls and other things you can play with. Would you like to try one? Would you like to try this one? It's a stress ball, and it's supposed to help you relax. Here you go. Just squeeze it and see how it feels. Does it help at all? It's okay if it's not. Some people find it helps and others don't. But it's important to find ways to reduce your stress and anxiety.
fidgets that have challenges with them.
I see. So you're looking for a challenge? Well, we do have some puzzles and other things like that. Would you like to try those? We have some Rubik's Cubes and other puzzles. Do you want to see them? Okay, let me just get them for you. Here you go. Try to figure these out and see how you like it. Just take your time and don't rush. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
Okay.
How are you feeling? Is it helping at all? That's good. It's important to find things that make you feel better. Do you think you'll be able to focus on these puzzles? I know it's hard to concentrate right now, but I'm sure you'll get better at it. Just try to take things one step at a time.
Stuff are easier to focus on if people are not talking.
I understand. It's important to have a quiet environment when you're trying to focus. Would you like me to leave you alone so you can concentrate? I can give you some time to work on these puzzles, and I'll check back in a little while. Take your time and don't worry about the time. I'll be back later to check on you. I'll see you soon.
Catnap has almost finished all the puzzles.
Wow, you're done already? That was quick. How did you like it? It looks like you did a good job. You figured out all the puzzles, and you didn't even have to ask for help. Do you think you'll be able to focus on your schoolwork if you're given more breaks and more quiet time? That's good. It's important to find a balance between studying and taking breaks. I'll talk to your parents about it and see if we can come up with a plan that works for you. Do you think you're ready to go home now? I'm glad you're feeling better. If you ever need to talk or have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
And remember, we're here for you. If you ever feel like you're struggling again, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Okay. Itchy.
I'll let your parents know that you're doing better, and we'll set up a follow-up appointment in a few weeks to check on you.
Okay.
Do you want me to walk you out? Okay, I'll let you go then. Take care and remember to be kind to yourself.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. Please bye. Bye.
How did it go? I'm glad to hear that. Did the doctor give you any advice? I think that's a good start. But we should also talk to your parents and see if they can help you with your schoolwork.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're ready to go home? Okay, let's go. You're so cute when you meow. Don't worry, I'll always be here for you. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? I love you, Catnap. Hey, how are you feeling? Did you take your medication this morning?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad you're taking it seriously. Do you think it's helping at all? I'm glad to hear that. Just keep trying, and I'm sure it'll get better. And don't forget, I'm here if you ever need anything, okay? I should get going. I have to get to work, but I'll see you later, okay?
There. Their stuff, and Catnap can't reach his stuff.
I'll see you after school, okay? Here, let me help you. There you go. Is there anything else you need? Okay, then I'll see you after school. Have a good day.
Okay. Oh. He feels a bit overwhelmed by the situation and doesn't know how to start a conversation. He just sits there feeling awkward and alone. Oh no. He starts to feel anxious and nervous, and thinks that the other students are looking at him and judging him. He tries to calm himself down, but it's not working. He starts to fidget with his hands, and his heart starts to beat faster. He starts to have and he's not sure what to do. He tries to breathe slow and focus on his breathing, but it's not working. Help me. looks up at the teacher and tries to compose himself. He's still feeling overwhelmed and anxious, but he tries his best to calm down. The teacher says, if you need to take your break, Catnap, go do it. He nods and gets up from his seat. He walks out of the classroom and heads to the bathroom, hoping to get some time alone to calm down. Bad mistake, go bathroom. He goes into and closes the door behind him. He leans against the wall and tries to slow his breathing. He's still feeling overwhelmed, but he tries his best to relax. He closes his eyes and tries to focus on his breathing. He's takes deep breaths and counts to 10. After a few minutes, he feels a bit better and he's able to calm down. He opens his eyes, looks around the bathroom. He is still feeling a bit shy, but he's glad that he is feeling better. He decides to go back to class and see if the teacher will let him sit in the back. He walks back into the class and heads to the back of the room. He sits down down in a desk in the corner. He tries to pay attention to the lesson. The teacher notices that Catnap is sitting in the back, and she walks over to him.
Catnap, are you feeling better now? Yes, I'm feeling a bit better now.
The teacher says, is there anything I can help you with?
No, I'm fine. I just needed a few minutes to calm down. I understand, but if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I want to make sure you're comfortable in class.
Who was that new kid that was sitting beside me earlier?
Oh, that's a new student. He just transferred here from another school. I'm sure he'll be settling in soon. Do you have any questions about him? I can introduce you if you'd like. Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk to him, just let me know and I'll introduce you.
I feel so awkward. I just don't know how to start conversations.
I understand. It can be hard to talk to new people, especially if you're feeling anxious, but I think it would be good for you to try and get to know him. You never know. You might find that you have a lot in common. How about this? I'll introduce you to him after class, and you can talk to him then. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
Great. Just try to relax and don't worry too much. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I'm fidgeting and I need to move.
It's okay to fidget. It can help you stay focused and calm down. Do you want me to ask the class to be quiet so you can focus better? I'll let the class know. Just try to focus on the lesson and don't worry too much. I'll be right here if you need anything. I just wanted to check in and make sure you're doing okay. I understand. It's a new environment, and it can be overwhelming at first. But just take it one step at a time and try to relax. You're doing great so far.
Can't sit.
I know it's hard to sit still when you're feeling anxious. Do you want to stand up and walk around a bit? Okay, you can stand up and walk around the room if you need to. Just try to keep your movements quiet so you don't distract the other students.
Okay. Oh, yes, read that. She smiles at him and goes back to the front of the class. She continues the lesson, but she keeps an eye on Nap to make sure he's okay. Catnap's not sitting, but he's not moving as much as well. is not sitting.
Are you feeling better now? You seem to be able to focus better.
Yeah, sitting wasn't working. Yeah. I'm better now. Just sitting was not working.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Just remember, you can always talk to me if you need anything. And if you ever feel like you're not doing well, don't hesitate to ask for a break.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to the lesson. I'll check in on you later, okay?
Do I have to sit?
No, you don't have to sit. You can stand or walk around if you need to. Just try not to distract the other students.
It feels like everyone's just watching me.
I know it can be hard when everyone is looking at you, but you have to remember that they're not judging you. They're just curious and wondering what you're doing.
But why though?
It's just human nature. People are always curious about other people's lives, and they're always looking for new things to talk about. But don't worry, they don't mean any harm. See? Even your cat is curious about what's going on. But it's okay. You're safe here. Just try to focus on the lesson and ignore the other students. I know you're the cat, but even cats can feel anxious sometimes. Just try to take deep breaths and relax. I'm here to help you.
What are we doing next?
We're going to be doing a group project today. You'll be working with a few other students to complete a task.
Heat test.
It's just a simple project, nothing too complicated. You'll be working with a partner, and you'll have to come up with a plan for how to complete it.
Everything just went blank.
It's okay if you're feeling overwhelmed. Just take a few deep breaths and try to focus on the task. You can do this.
So who's my partner?
Your partner will be the new student who just transferred here. He should be sitting next to you.
And exactly why do I have two desks?
That's so you can have some space to work on the project. It's also a good way for you to get to know each other better.
That's all I was asking.
I know it's a bit unusual, but I think it will be good for you to work together. Just try to be open-minded and see what happens.
Different.
You're sitting in the back of the room because you're feeling anxious. I wanted to give you some space so you could focus better. And I thought it would be best if you worked with the new student because he's also new here. It might be easier for you to work with someone who understands how you're feeling.
Dumb question, but what's the red lever for on this desk?
That's a special seat for students who have special needs. It has extra space, and it's designed to help students who have trouble sitting still or focusing.
That's not what I said though. I don't care. Red lever for.
That's the class schedule. It's a list of all the classes you'll be taking this semester. It shows what time each class starts and ends. The red letter? Oh, that's just to indicate that you're feeling anxious. It helps the teacher know that you need a bit more space and that you might need some extra help.
What? No. Dumb question, but what's the red lever? Lever. Lever.
Oh, that's for adjusting the height of the desk. You can raise or lower it depending on your comfort level.
And why is this the only desk that has this? And why is this the only desk that has this? Desk.
because you need a different desk than the other students. It's designed to be more comfortable for you and to help you focus better.
Makes no sense. Why do I have a desk in the front and one back here?
Because I wanted to give you a choice of where you wanted to sit. If you feel more comfortable sitting in the back, then you can stay there. But if you want to sit in the front, you can do that too.
I mean, welcome.
Do you want to try sitting in the front? Okay, I'll give you some time to decide. Just let me know when you're ready to switch. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll help you move your desk. Okay, let me know when you're ready, and I'll help you move your desk. But remember, you can always change your mind if you feel like the front desk is too distracting. Just remember, I'm here to help you. Let me know if you need anything else. Yes, it's time for Lexia. You should start working on the activities and try to focus on the task.
Huh?
Just take your time and don't rush through the activities. You can do this.
Look.
Let me take a look. What part of the activity are you struggling with?
Open. Oh. Open it. You can open it.
Let me help you. Can you show me what you're trying to do? Okay, let me see. It looks like you need to log in first. Can you tell me your username and password?
Oh, I can choose that. I can choose that.
Okay, let me try that. There we go. Now you should be able to use the program. Do you want me to stay here with you while you work on the activities?
No. You're too big.
Okay, I'll let you work on your own. Just let me know if you need anything. Michael, please be quiet. You're distracting Catnap from his work. But he's not even doing anything. He's just sitting there. It's not your place to judge him. He's doing his best, and he's trying to focus. You need to respect that. Catnap, wait. We need to talk about this. Can you tell me what's wrong? Why did you just leave the classroom like that? I know you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious, but you can't just run away from your problems. We need to work through this together. I know it's hard, but you can't keep running away from everything. You need to face your fears and learn how to handle them.
I can't. I literally can't handle Michael.
I understand that Michael can be loud and distracting, but you can't let him get to you. You need to find a way to ignore him and focus on your work.
Why is Michael so loud anyways?
Michael is just a very talkative person. He has a lot of energy, and he likes to make friends, but he doesn't always know when to be quiet.
That makes no sense.
It's just the way he is. He's a very social person and he wants to be friends with everyone, but he doesn't always consider how his actions affect others.
I wish my Chromebook headphones can just cancel out everything around me and only play the sounds from the program.
I understand. It can be hard when you're trying to focus on one thing and you're surrounded by distractions, but I think you should try to ignore Michael and just focus on your work. Can I ask you a question?
What? I know.
Do you feel like Michael is doing this on purpose, or do you think he's just being himself?
No. I don't know.
Well, I don't think he's trying to be rude or annoying. He's just being himself. But I understand that it can be hard when you're trying to concentrate, and he's talking all the time.
How can we fix that problem?
Well, I could talk to him and ask him to keep his voice down a little bit. But I think the best thing you can do is try to ignore him and focus on your work. You can't control what he says or does, but you can control how you react.
Is there a way I could cancel it out?
How would you cancel it out?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Do you mean like using noise-canceling headphones?
Yes.
That could be a good idea. It's possible that it would help you focus better and block out Michael's voice. Do you have any headphones like that?
Oh.
Then, I think we should get you a pair. It's a good investment for someone who has trouble concentrating.
Yes, situation. Okay. Can't snap my brain.
Do you want me to order them for you? I can get them delivered to the school, and then you can use them in class.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll order them right away. Just give me a few days, and I'll make sure they're here as soon as possible.
Okay.
In the meantime, do you think you can try to ignore Michael and focus on your work?
Oh. Maybe. you please try to keep him quiet?
I can try, but it's important to remember that you can't control what he does or says. You can only control how you react.
Is working in another room with another adult allowed?
I understand. I'll try to find another adult who can work with you in a different room.
Oh, screw it. We're touching Mr. Johnson. There's no water in the bottle. Mr. Johnson in room 20. Now, Johnson. Son Johnson. Johnson.
Okay, I'll ask him if he can help you. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be back.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mr. Johnson. How can I help you? I'm sorry to bother you, but Catnap is having a hard time focusing in class, and he's feeling overwhelmed by the other students. I was wondering if you could work with him in your room. I can do that. How long do you think he needs to work with me? Okay, I can do that. Let me know when he's ready and I'll take him to my room. Okay, I'll let you know. Mr. Johnson is going to take you to his room and work with you there. Is that okay? Of course. I'll do my best to help him focus and get through the activities.
The teacher says he just needs it quiet.
I understand. I'll make sure the room is quiet, and I'll try to help him stay focused. Thank you. I'll let you know if he needs anything else. Let's get you settled in. Now, let's talk about what you need to work on. What activities are you struggling with the most? Don't worry. We can work on whatever you need. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind. I understand. Let's just start with one thing at a time. What would you like to work on first? That's a good idea. Let's work on some math problems and see how that goes.
You have to have math.
It's okay if you don't understand the problems. Let's take it slow and try to break it down into smaller steps.
Mr. Johnson noticed that Catnap is standing.
It's okay. We can take a break if you need to. Let's just take a few deep breaths and try to relax.
Is standing.
Is there a reason why you're standing? It's okay if you don't understand the problems. Let's take it slow and try to break it down into smaller steps.
It's just easier than sitting.
I understand. You can stand if it helps you focus better, but you should know that you don't have to stand the whole time. You can sit down if you want to. I know it can be hard to focus when there's a lot going on around you, but I want you to try to ignore the other students and focus on the work. Can you do that for me?
I want to explore this room.
You can explore the room as long as you're not distracting yourself. Just make sure you're working on the activities. Now, let's try these math problems again. Just take a deep breath and try to focus on the task. That's it. Now, let's take a look at the first problem. Can you tell me what it says?
Hmm? Hmm?
It's okay if you don't understand it. Let's break it down and see if we can figure it out together.